In this video, I'll show you how to set up and manage Livestream.
Okay, I think I got it. Okay, I think I managed to do this. I don't know. I had to do it in a weird way. It's not working too well, but hey, good enough, right? I don't know what it is about this channel. I really don't understand what the hell's why it's not allowing me just to stream like it normally does. But I think I'm still streaming. I think I'm still streaming to the Great Debate community. As you can tell, I got a counter up here. This is a 30-minute clock. I'm not going to run longer than 30 minutes. I have a goblin on my ass that has threatened me with physical harm if I go longer than 30 minutes. And I don't know about you, but I'm scared of goblins. It's the only thing that gives me nightmares these days is goblins. So I have a very aggressive, very sleepy, very tired goblin who's moderating that wants to go to bed that has only given me 30 minutes to do an Unleashed. So there we go. So let's begin. First of all, hi everyone. It is late. I know it is like even late for me. Well, it's not that late. It's not 9:30. Now, why is my I don't even have a title for this. Let's put the title on there. Let's see if this works. Do you guys see a title if you refresh? Does that work? Let's see here. I think so. Let me refresh this real quick. Half my thing is going to be technical stuff. See here. Oh, yeah, that was a tutorial. Yeah, no, I'm serious. I was having technical problems. I was like, I was listening to a tutorial. I was like, what the hell am I doing wrong here? I have no idea why, for some reason, when I'm trying to stream to the studio beta in Great Debate community, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't give me that little go live button. Now, I'm pretty sure that it probably has to do something with the keyframes, the buffering, or it could be wrong stream key. I don't know. But I went to the classic version, like I'm in the classic version right now, and it's working fine. Now, I did have to change the stream key. Yes, and by the way, I am getting a little sun. Yes, I'm working out in the sun. I'm getting some sun, a little crispy. So if I'm a little bit red, it's probably because I got a little bit of sunburn. No title, but I have a title on there now. Do I got to save it or something? I put a title on there. Refresh. Because the title should be automatic. Really? Yeah, I know a lot of people are night owls. They kind of like these things. Okay, but let's get into it. So, Unleashed, David Silverman interview in the Katie J. Paulson and the Law. First things first, great interview with David Paulson. Oh, man, that was a portmanteau if I've ever heard it. Sorry, Dave. I am eternally apologizing for that mistake. David Silverman, really great interview. He did a wonderful job. We had a great talk. The link will be in the video description because it wasn't there before, but it isn't now. Let me fix that. Let's see here. Link to David. I'm not doxing anyone, which we'll get into there too. Okay, so go check out that interview if you haven't seen it. It's really good. Dave was a great guy. We really don't agree on a lot of things philosophically speaking, but when it comes to more of the social, political type stuff, we actually kind of align a lot more. And he was just out. He was just going crazy out of his mind, trying to wrap his head around the crap that has been happening to me. At the same time, he's had crap happen to him. So I don't know what happened to Chesh. She should have followed us over there because I know she's not sleeping yet. But I told her to follow us over from the other thing, right? But oh well, she'll find it. She'll find her way. Goblins always find their way home. They have like a little homing thing, like a little compass in their head. It's a little piece of neolydium type magnet or something, and they just like a beacon. But anyways, if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. I did get to go over my blog about Katie J. Paulson, how she Me Too'd me and how she, been changing her stories and this whole sexual harassment stuff. I have not received anything from her. She has not contacted my lawyer. She blocked my attorney, in fact. I'm not scared of her in any way, shape, or form. If she wants to have some kind of legal thing, criminal, civil, harassment, cease and desist, where the fuck is it? Because I don't understand why somebody would use this as a weapon if you're not going to follow through with it. That's pretty stupid. But she has a history of doing this, and I'm fine with that. But here's the problem I'm having now with one of the reasons I'm doing this Unleashed. Is if you want to bullshit people and say you have a lawyer when you don't, like Kyle did, if that's your game, okay, people that fall for that are stupid. I look, if anybody has not asked her for these details and have not gotten any, then I think they're being misled. Now, could she have one? Sure. I mean, whatever. I don't think so, but if she does, I'm not afraid. Come on. Here's the funniest thing. She has tried to take my videos down, and YouTube has basically told her to piss off. I have no terms of service violations, no community strikes. I've done nothing wrong. All I've did was show what she has said and show how it's wrong. You're allowed to do that. That's fair commentary on YouTube, okay? And so for her to try to make some criminal thing out of it when she hasn't even have YouTube as a basic TOS violation, how do you go from, oh, Steve has done some criminal stuff, which never happened, from not even able to show YouTube that I've done anything wrong with TOS, because I haven't. How does that exactly work? And by the way, you either file civilly or you file criminally. By the way, I have not touched anything to drink today. I've just had coffee, but I'm very wired. How do you go from criminal to civil? If you're going to do a civil lawsuit, you don't do the criminal aspect of it. This is what I had if I went for my lawyer, right? You just doesn't work that way. You don't do the criminal stuff because then you can go criminal, then maybe try to do civil afterwards, like an O.J. Simpson kind of thing. But that's rare and far in between. That's not how any of this works. So I don't know what she means by this. And what like she says, oh, well, we're trying to get a restraining order. Based upon what? You cannot get a restraining order based on fair commentary. Everything I've said is documented. Everything I said is fair commentary. I've never been in her state. So it's not like she needs a TRO to say that I've threatened her or anything, because that's ridiculous. I'm adamantly against anybody doing stuff like that. I'm the one that has videos not to bully people. But for some reason, there are people out there that are trying to run this narrative that I have this super secret troll group that anybody can go to, that anybody can see, and there's bullying going on there. There's not. It never had. Well, there might have been early on from certain people before I took over. Like I took over like a day after. I didn't see anything like that, but I can only go from when I actually, joined the group, right? And I took over as admin. I don't allow any of that. And I formed a Reddit. Formed a Reddit only because the other ones dealing with Katie Joy, I didn't like those people in this were, to me, were just as bad as the trolls. Now they have their own issues with Katie. Fine, knock yourself out. Let them do their things. But it just wasn't a fit for me. I want to have a more unabridged version of events. I want to have a more documented form of things that Katie has done on Reddit, not just Facebook, right? So I have the Reddit now. Now, people, I guess in the old Reddit thing, somebody had a group called the WOACB, I think it's called. I've been in that group before. I was even an admin at one time for a very short period of time. I guess they removed me because I wasn't active. But somebody had posted her LLC information. Okay, let me explain this to people that don't understand the internet. First of all, if you have contact information that you put out there publicly, that is not doxing if somebody shows it. Okay, that's just bait. That's all that is. But it's not doxing. Is it bad form? Yes. Would I do it? No. I have seen no reason to put out somebody's contact information unless you're saying go contact them, right? Why would you need to contact Katie? You don't need to do that. If you want to ask her a question on Twitter because you're one of her subscribers, you're allowed to do that. But why would you put out the contact information for her LLC unless you wanted to contact the LLC? I don't get it. But that's what somebody did in the Without Any Crystal Balls Reddit. And it was moved over to moderators. I didn't see the user that put it up. I didn't even think about it, even looking. But whatever. It wasn't very up for very long. And I already started starting my own Reddit group, right? So, and by the way, no, Jimmy B, I was not booted out of anything. I left the group. So you're lying on that. I saw the one post. I didn't see the other ones. I guess somebody posted some family. Never saw that picture. So you're lying about that. But hey, Jimmy B, if you like, I know you're a big fan of Unirock. Why don't you present some evidence for your claims for a change? Because here, we love evidence, unlike Uni. So please, Jemiah, show me where I got booted from a group. Go ahead. Show me where I got booted from that Without a Crystal Balls group. I actually left on my own accord, and I started my own Reddit because I wanted something a little bit more, not have all these trolls come over because I'm just being inundated by troll. I don't care about that. I want the facts. So, oh, you can't do it. Wow, shocker. Oh my God. This is what I don't get, Jimmy. And by the way, if I'm not mistaken, you used to go by, when my docs you to tell you what I think you used to go by, I'll say 9. How about that? Does that ring a bell? Did you used to have something with 9 in it? But you used to be kind of a decent person, a decent human being. I don't know what the fuck happened to you, but you seem to drink this weird Kool-Aid by Jason that I don't understand why you did, but you seem to. But hey, you know what? I haven't changed. I've always been evidential when it comes to accusations. You made an accusation. Why don't you back it up with something? I haven't blocked you. I'm sitting here, literally have not blocked you and asking you for. I don't want trolls. Trolls will get blocked. But you made an accusation. Why don't you back it the fuck up? That's what I do these unleashes for. Where's your evidence? And nobody time him out. Nobody remove him. I'll take care of that if he goes overboard. But he made an accusation that I got booted from that particular or any Reddit group. Please tell me which one it was, when it was, and show me evidence for this. Any moderator could show you evidence for this. If they removed me, you should be able to find it. Should you not? Okay, so you have a very similar icon to somebody that I used to know by the name of Nineball. So if you're not him, then that's fine. And I don't know you. We've never discussed anything. We've never talked. Oh, I dismiss it when you do. Okay, look. Here's my hands. Go ahead. What you got for us? Dun, dun. And by the way, I've only got 19 minutes here. This is because of my gremlin overlord who basically tells me what to do. So you better make it quick. Show me the evidence that on the claim that I got booted from those groups. Mm-hmm. That is the correct, yes, Boots. That, without a freaking clue. Hey, I will put that in the video the description. But I haven't read it now. It's 18 and plus, not safe for work. The only reason I made it that way is because I don't want to have any other problems. It's not, don't be sitting there posting, like X-rated stuff on. That's not what it's for. But I just wanted to be 18 plus. And the only rule I have so far is that if you make a claim, it needs to be substantiated with evidence, reason, logic, something, right? Even when it comes to Katie Joy, don't be making up shit. We don't want false allegations against Katie or anybody else. That doesn't do anybody any good. And I think there's probably people that are probably on our side doing this to make everybody else look stupid. But if you're making false allegations, you're the same piece of the shit that I will block just from that side. Don't do it. So let's see here. I'm not wasting my time. The evidence is out there. Oh, shocker. Just like a flat earther. This is what we expect from that side of the fence. I mean, you guys do it. You literally make our arguments for us. When we keep telling people that there is no fucking evidence, you keep lying about it. I mean, how about this, Jimmy B? Did you happen to go ask Jason about me dancing on Katie Joy's grave? Where's the evidence for that? He said, oh, it's on a video stream. Steve said he was going to be dancing on Katie Joy's grave. Okay, did you ask him where that evidence was? Because it doesn't exist. But hey, it's just a one little lie among many, right? But I bet you didn't do it, did you? Boots Mama, yes. Oh, I know who you are. Yes, Boots Mama. Yes, absolutely. Just to make sure, Boots Mama, you're someone who's a mother to many, many people. If that's what, how about that? I don't want to give away too much, but yes, if you're that person, I know exactly who you are. Okay. And welcome, by the way. But so far we have Jimmy B says anybody can go read it for themselves. Yeah, anybody could go read everything from the Without a Freaking Clue group and the Reddit group. That's why we have these things, my friend. So anybody can go read them and find out when people are lying about shit, like saying, "Oh, Steve said he'd be dancing on Katie Joy's grave," and they say, "Okay, great. Where's the evidence for this?" Doesn't exist. Oh, maybe Steve's telling the truth, huh? Oh, how about the evidence that I was booted from a group from this guy that comes to his troll, from a troll group that comes over and says Steve was booted from a Reddit group? Oh, you didn't have evidence for that. There's so many examples of you lying, bro, but nobody seems to be able to show them. That's what I don't get. I have documented lie upon lie upon lie upon lie of Katie Joy, and so has many other people completely independent of me. I mean, I don't even know some of these people. I have nothing to do with them. They were around long before I came in the scene, and yet they've been documenting stuff for 5 years on her or more. I've only known her for like 2. Right? So if there's so much information out there, you don't have a single bit of evidence. You made a claim that I got kicked out of a group. Okay, where's the evidence for that? Jason made a claim that I was dancing on Katie Joy's grave. Did you ask him about that for evidence? Do you not care if that was true or not? So, I mean, this is what I like about the internet. I like going on IG because it's easy. I like going on my alt account like this where I can just do an unleashed because I get it all out. This is my venting. I like going on my main channel to talk about science and philosophy. I'd rather have that on that channel and this on that channel because I don't do this for fucking views or subs or money or nothing. This is just me getting it out there because people are lying their ass off. Like this guy that comes over and says, "Oh, Steve, you got booted out of a group." Really? No, that's not what happened. And where's the evidence for that? Oh, it's out there. I want people to see that. This is what people that subscribe to me need to see, because I've been saying this for how long? Cheshire has been saying this for how long? Yes, I put Steve's name in the title just to bait trolls. Then they're running around my chat saying they didn't get baited. Yeah, they did. I mean, I know that's why you do it. I think it's hilarious. Anybody else who read fiction, Jimmy, just saying that means little. There's an important aspect of that differentiates the difference between fact and story. Absolutely. And this is what we keep putting out, right? Oh, I'd supply it, but I've been blocked on your other channels because I'm a troll, apparently. Well, you're not blocked here. I mean, I'm saying, go ahead. Show us the evidence. You made a claim. Show us the evidence. I got booted from any Reddit group because I left voluntarily. I made that conscious decision. I'm like, I'm not interested in this group because I don't like the direction it's going. And then you come in the group and you say, oh, look, Steve got booted. Show me. Show my audience. These are critical thinkers. This is what we promote, critical thinking. Don't distrust me. Now, I am all for having loyalty with my friends. If Cheshire tells me something, I'm going to trust her, right? She has no reason to lie to me, and I'm going to believe her. I'm going to believe Sweet Heathen. I'm going to believe Reds because I have built up a rapport with them. People might have that kind of rapport with me as well, but I don't want people just taking me by fiat. Go look. Go find. I asked my audience right now. There's only 56 people watching. It's a small channel. And like I said, I'm not doing this for views. I just unleash. And I got 13 minutes. So I challenge everybody to go out there and find where I said anywhere that I was going to dance on the grave of Katie Joy. Right? Yeah. He says, yeah, I'll go spend another hour wasting my time digging up evidence you demand. Wait a minute. I don't demand anything. You're the one that made the comment. You're the one that made the claim. You should have this evidence at your fucking fingertips. If it's so ubiquitous, it is so prevalent that I've lied, and so many people have seen it. Where the hell is this evidence then? I can guarantee it. Not a single person in my audience has seen me lie. Not one of them. And then you come over and says it's out there. That's like me asking, hey, where's the evidence for a flat Earth? Oh, it's out there. I mean, are you a flat earther? Because you act just like one. It's the same frickin' argument I hear from them. It's out there. How about this? Do we have evidence that you have of any kind that I got booted from a Reddit group? It's a simple yes or no question. Do you have the evidence? And I'm not demanding it. It's his claim. I'm like, where is it? It's not like you have to do it. I'm going to kick you out right now. It's not that kind of demand, which, that would be a demand. Sure, I'm demanding evidence for your claim, but I'm not even doing that right now. I'm giving you multiple opportunities to make your argument. And again, did you ask Jason for the evidence that I had said that I was going to dance on Katie Joy's grave? Okay, find out. Can you pay attention to the live chat? Let me know if he ever actually provides any evidence, because so far he's provided bump kiss, and I want people to recognize this. This is what I'm saying. And by the way, I'm not muted him. I'm not deleted him. He has full reign. I'm not pulling one of these things that Jason does that says, "Oh, show me the evidence," then he mutes the person. Yeah, we know that. We know that. That trickery. We've seen it happen. We have people that actually have said, wait a minute, I was going to tell him, but then he muted me and I couldn't say anything. Yeah, I get that little trick. But no, he's not muted by any stretch of the imagination. He banned, they banned somebody, right, but I wasn't the one they banned. It wasn't me that uploaded those photos, so I don't see how do I get banned for somebody else's stuff? He made a mistake about the dancing of the grave comment, apologized a few minutes later when he was made aware of the incorrect. I didn't hear any apology. Where's the apology video? Put it on Twitter. Yeah. You, however, you are gone. So again, I want to get Jeremiah B, who literally has said that I was booted from a group. Where's your evidence for this? Because you don't seem to be providing any. Because I wasn't the one that posted any of that stuff. I only saw the LLC information. I didn't even see the photo. Tina showed me the photo eventually, but I'm like, yeah, I have no idea what the fuck that was about. I don't know these people. I don't know the neighbors, and I've never dealt with them. But I did see the LLC information. Okay, but I didn't put it up there, so I didn't get kicked out of the group. So one last time, Jeremiah B, do you have evidence that I actually was kicked out of the group? Go ask the admin. Go ask that person that kicked out the person who put that out there, which is, by the way, I do not consider that doxing if it's public information. If this is my contact information, that's not doxing. My information is public. Put it everywhere you want. I don't give a shit. It's just public. Do I think it's bad form? Yeah. Do I think that you should be chastised for it? Yeah, because it's bad form. I would, if somebody puts that information out there, I would be taking it down myself. I'd be like, this isn't appropriate here. Why? Because you're not trying to get anybody to contact her. Why put out information for an LLC unless you want somebody to go contact the LLC? There's no reason for it. And so it's bad form, but it's not doxing. So yeah, I would be moving from the group as well. But I don't know who we removed. I didn't look at the name of the person who posted it. See here. Yeah, we got a lot of trolls coming over, so we're going to be hiding some people because that's what we do. We hide trolls. They just not worth the time. But I want to know from this guy Jeremiah B. Is he still out there? Anybody know that he's still out there? I don't know. There's a time delay, and I only got 9 minutes left. So okay, so far he came to our hangout, right? He made a claim that I got booted from a group, provided no evidence for it because it never happened. I literally left that group on my own accord because I just couldn't. The people in there were just toxic to me, and I was like, screw this. But I had nothing to do. When I logged on my email, you get a thing of posts from various groups that you join. That was already on there. There was several hours before I even formed my Reddit group. Let's see here. Okay, you're gone too because it's not doxing. I'm not playing this little game with you guys. Doxing is when you have private information that you share with somebody publicly that's not meant to be public. If you have a contact information, if you go and share my email, my physical address, which is public, I don't care. That's not doxing. Now, if I didn't share it as my contact information, then that's doxing. If you don't understand the difference, you haven't really been around the internet. Go read anything you want about doxing, right? Now, Twitter's a little bit more iffy about this, right? The Twitter doesn't like any information put out, right? Oh, he ran away? Shocker. I specifically have said that I wasn't the one that did it anyways. I think it's bad form. I would have removed it myself. But anybody who relates it to me, where's the evidence for this? And this is what I'm saying. They'll never show you evidence for that because it never happened. I woke up and I read my messages. Let's see here. Doxing first requires admission is private. Yeah, it's private information. If I say, look, here's my contact information for my LLC, that's not doxing. If you have a business and I say this is my business address, that's not doxing. I mean, that's nobody in their right mind uses it that way except for LARPers because they want to use it as a weapon. They want to go sit back and go, oh, look at me, I was doxed. Bullshit. You're playing a victim game, right? And that's all they do. They play the victim for drama and views, and they know it. And people get suckered into it. Okay, fine. If they want to get suckered into it, that's their prerogative. All I could do is tell people, look, this is the actual facts. Go find out. And if you want to misunderstand what doxing is, that's your prerogative too. But I do think this. I will leave this because I got 7 minutes left. If Katie Joy Paulson is asking, and I put this in the thumbnail, if Katie Joy Paulson is asking for monies, right, for legal fees that she has no intention to use for legal fees, that's a problem. And so I don't care if people donate to her for legal fees or buy her merchandise or send her PayPal as she suggested. By the way, somebody sent me these things and I got a screenshot. I think, though, if somebody's going to send them money, ask them for proof. Ask them for evidence. What is wrong with that? If you're a supporter of Katie Joy and you want to give her money, knock yourself out. But I think you're a fool to give her money without any kind of physical evidence that she has contacted a lawyer. The lawyers take the case and there's some kind of legal thing going on. Because my lawyer can't find anything. My lawyer cannot get in touch with anybody of her legal representation. She has always represented herself. And every time a lawyer has reached out to her, she has represented herself. She has not had legal representation. So why is it that all of a sudden she has legal representation now that nobody knows about? I don't get that. So all I'm saying is, before you give this person money, don't be an idiot. Check the facts. Get in writing some kind of complaint. Get some in writing, some kind of retainer. I got a letter from my lawyer saying that I have him on, retainer. It's a letter. What do they call it? No, it's not. It is a retainer, but there's a letter of representation. That's what I have, right? So go ask for a letter of representation if you're going to send her for some money. Right? What's wrong with that? I would expect people, if I do a fundraiser for legal fund, if I have to defend myself and I have to countersue her, which I will, which people I'm sure would love to see, because she has no case. She can't even prove a case to YouTube. And she wasn't even telling people she was going to sue me. She was going to go sue Sherelle. She has nothing to sue me for. I've done nothing illegal. I've done nothing criminal or civil. All she said was she was going to get a restraining order, and she hasn't even given me a cease and desist. Why is that? She has a lawyer for a week now and hasn't given me a cease and desist? So, I mean, I don't understand that. I just don't get it. I don't know why anybody would give anybody money without any kind of validation. You want to see my lawyer's letter of, what is, again, it's not a retainer letter, it's a letter of representation. Then you can see it, by all means. People already know I have a lawyer, because guess what? It's documented in the court case in North Carolina. So, yeah, see, the trolls love to show up here. I know. Hey, look, this is whack-a-mole time. Knock yourself out. But I wanted people to see that when they come, they present no evidence. They'll go and they'll spew their shit on their channels because they have people that buy into it. But when you come here, you really got to give some evidence. And I didn't block that guy from he was more than willing. He's still not blocked. He can come back anytime. But he was sitting there going, "Oh, it's out there. It's out there." Bullshit. So yeah, who's making obsessed video after video? Yeah, well, they have a what do they call it? A following. I'll call it a following of people that don't care about the facts. What they care about is being entertained. Now, I get that. I like to be entertained too, but I also like facts. The reason we stopped giving information to Jason was the same reason people found out years ago about him. Doesn't matter to him. Facts don't matter to him. He's a LARPer. I get it. Defango was right. I hate to say it. Defango, Elusive Man, you were 100% right. Honestly, I didn't know what you meant by LARPer. I'm just not that hip. But you are right. He is a LARPer. Straight up LARPer, lies for a living, just to create discord and drama for shekels. Okay, he'll run with that. Have a good day. I'll be back on my channel tomorrow doing science and philosophy for the next week. Right? He's a nobody. He's irrelevant. He has no effect on anything in my life. But I want people to see that his followers buy into bullshit with no evidence whatsoever. And by the way, I still have a standing offer. 3 minutes left. I still have a standing offer, and Cheshire is going to hate this. But if you have any evidence that I've lied, contact Cheshire 82 Productions. They'll review it, and they'll have you on their channel. Hey! Oh, and by the way, Cheshire, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you accept Jason's debate on Conspiracy Cat or Modern Day Debate? By the way, not an idea that I thought was a good idea. I don't tell Cheshire what to do, though. Guess what? But she's actually her real person who can make her own decisions, right? But she decided to take him up on that offer. Whatever happened with that, Cheshire? Has he contacted you about that debate? Because you said, okay. Of course he streams every night about me. Yeah, well, he's got no other content. I'm flattered by it. It's helped my numbers, right? Because people go, oh, wait a minute. Here's a guy that's streaming about Steve that has literally just obviously made shit up, has said the most outlandish things that he cannot document. Steve's provided evidence for everything that he said. He knows, people know Kitty Joy's light off her ass, and now she's using the LGBTQ to promote her merchandise. When a couple weeks ago, she's using the gay community to try to, as a weapon, because she said, oh, it was a hate crime that her flag was desecrated, which never happened. It was normal wear and tear. The police report somebody got a hold of. Lo and behold, the police report mentions nothing about the flag. And they said, so she said, oh, well, the police said to me that, oh, you know what, that's a hate crime if they do that. She's like, yeah, I know. And then she goes on a video and says, well, I never said it was a hate crime. Twice she said it was a hate crime. And it wasn't. There's no desecration of that flag by anyone. She knows it. People know this now. Because guess what? They did their due diligence. And yes, I love that word. Due diligence. 2 words, actually. But they went to go get the actual police report. There you go. 100% caught lying. Right? But nope, nothing. Oh, so let me. We got a minute and 23 seconds left. Because like I said, the Goblin has spoken. I can only do 30 minutes tonight. Jason wanted to do a debate with her on Conspiracy Cat. She said yes. I think it's a bad idea, but hey, like I said, she could do her own thing. So where is this? What's going on there? And again, let me leave this with you, and I'll do the super chat. Thank you, Sarah, so much. But I don't know how much I could do. Your squinting is triggering me. How much you need for new glasses? No, I'm wearing contacts. I don't need any glasses. But thank you. I don't know. I literally wearing contacts, but you got to understand, I'm like this far from my monitor, right? So, I mean, I need to be further away, but then I'm trying to read. So I'm not blind. I'm actually good right now. So I'm just letting people know, if you are going to give Katie Joy money when she says, "Look, I'm starting a legal thing. You can buy my merchandise, or you can send it by PayPal." You're an idiot if you don't ask for verification that she actually has a court case pending. You're just an idiot, straight up. And I'm just going to leave people with that. If I do a funding for a defense fund, which, by the way, I'm sure I'll be able to do if I need one, you'll have full transparency, just like I did with the non sequitur showcase. I won't hide a goddamn thing from you. And you'll know who my lawyer is. If you don't know who her lawyer is, and my lawyer doesn't either, what does that tell you? Right? What does that tell you? Night.